ask the questions here. Oh, okay.
Well, you may as well ask them because you're on now. Say hi.
Hi, guys.
What's up, everybody? FSC Trucking. Well, as you can see, we've made it by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
You have hair on your chinny chin chin?
No, that's why we barely made it. So we're in North Carolina in an undisclosed location. So we got Snow White down here, or Betty White now. You guys started calling.
It's
so what's the Suburban's name?
Old Betty is her name.
Old Betty.
Because Snow White's too pretty for that truck. So.
Old Betty. It's a '99. It ain't that old.
That is old.
That is old. Sean's old.
Anyways, so we got the Suburban, the newly whitely painted Suburban. And of course, we got the Planet, known as the Toy Box, my big 41-foot enclosed trailer. Behind us, the dually and popcorns on the other side as well. So we managed to get Matt and Lydia moved up here. See, a lot of people might remember or might not. Matthew obviously moved out and joined the United States Marine Corps.
Semper Fi.
His furniture was left in storage. Actually, was in Mr. Beefy, sitting in a storage building north of my place. So we came down. His lovely bride lived in Columbus, Ohio. So we had to stop by Columbus, Ohio, pick her up, pick her truck up, and then bring everything down here to North Carolina to their lovely home, which is right over there. There you go. So we made it, and we're getting ready to do a little cookout barbecue kind of deal with nice barbecue you guys got.
Oh, yeah, from the wedding.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
For the wedding party afterwards, because we didn't do like the big, huge wedding thing, like the big, massive thing. They had a nice B&B, and you bought a barbecue and had one heck of a cookout, and you literally, with your bare-ass hands, like a Viking or a marauder, ate a tomahawk steak that Dad cooked on the grill for you. So that was pretty badass. So, how many people you got on there now, babe?
112.
112.
Damn. That was quick.
Yeah. Well,
I'm used to when it's like
It's
maybe.
because I'm pretty, guys.
I'm used to it being like 3 people for like the first hour, and then it'll start going up slowly.
No, it's later in the night, so it'll pick up pretty quick. 100 and some of you, that means hit them likes, guys. There ought to be at least 100 likes now.
We got the pretty people on the screen now.
Well,
Yeah,
she
right.
can speak. Cause
Wow.
Matthew's pretty. Isn't he pretty, guys?
I'm not pretty. I'm what's known as handsome.
I got the face for radio.
You're a pretty boy.
Yeah, meaning it's not meant to be on video.
Yeah, but this is what it is. I'm a truck driver by trade, not a face model or hand model. What was that movie with the?
Hand modeling.
What was that movie?
Trucking together says,
Hand modeling.
hey,
Oh, they're on
Jen.
Oh yeah, Jen's holding the camera.
Yeah.
I feel terrible now about
Shout
that.
out FC Truck.
Oh, you got?
Yeah, I pulled up.
There's a bunch. I couldn't read them.
Oh,
I'll read
okay.
them. I couldn't read them.
Wondering when you're gonna start.
Mishearing you, Steve. Good luck with the new mechanic.
Oh, yeah, because they
Chris.
do.
Yeah, it's Scott Firearm asked. Wonder when it's gonna start. Wonder when it's gonna start. Hearing you, Steve. I don't know what you're meaning there, Scott. I'll have to figure that out. Hi from David, Michigan. It's David Morrison. Big rig spots on here. Hi, Steve. What about the rest of everybody else?
Aw,
I can't read the name. It says, hey, Jen. Hey, Steve.
Oh, I'll get there.
Hi, Matt and Lydia. Oh, damn, they spelled your name right.
No way.
Hi,
Good job.
Martin.
I don't know who you are.
Oh,
Oh,
but
Big
I
Rig
love
Spots
it.
is hi to Martin and Alice. I didn't see their. Oh, trucking together.
Yes.
Leaving. Okay, I see there. Samantha Hart's on there. Hi, Steve and family at FSC Trucking. Yeah, I got everybody here. Only one missing Sean.
Yeah, Jen's the one behind the camera right now, so she's
We'll
not
change
in
that up a little bit.
in the camera.
Big Rig Spots is hi, Jen. Sean Stonkel says congratulations, Joe.
That was a bug.
Beetle.
One more.
That's a beetle.
Dude, one of those, what do you call those? The ospreys.
Oh.
That was a bug the size of an osprey.
We love the South, guys.
70 El Camino says, hey, Steve and Jen.
Oh, it's back.
Oh, wait a minute. It was coming towards me.
Oh, I got you.
Somebody asked me to come forward so they can hear
Yeah.
Matt and Lydia.
Oh, you guys can't hear me. Sorry.
Somebody
I speak
says,
quiet.
70 El Camino says, hoorah, Devil Dog Matt.
Woo! Semper Fidelis, right?
Yeah.
Bruce Davies says, glad you got some family. Yeah, big time. Big time. I need that. So, yeah, so let's a lot of you guys start getting in the comments here. 157 of y'all, and it doesn't show me how many likes. So hit them like button, guys.
71.
71. All right, well, that's a move up.
Give a like for
Yeah,
Matthew's
71.
adorable little face.
There you go.
Don't support
What I
me.
meant was when the live was going to start, and I was wondering how you like your new mechanic.
Oh, Chris. Oh, dude, Chris is awesome,
I
man.
love
Yes.
Chris. He's very nice.
Chris is badass. I mean, actually, he's in the middle of working on Orwell right now. I ran Orwell for a bunch until it was time to actually come down here. And then, it's perfect time while Orwell isn't being driven for Chris to work on it. So I'm actually going to drop a video on Sunday where I'm going to give a little update on Orwell. And when you look at the interior pictures of Orwell, it's like, oh my God, what did he do? Because I had to have Chris basically rip the entire interior out of the truck to fix a couple problems under the dash. Shouldn't say the entire interior, but the dashboard was missing with the exception of all the wires, valves, and hoses, which is quite frightening when you see it. But he's got it all back together, and then Monday, or maybe actually today, I don't know how he actually ended today with, but we got another project, but he might need 2 people, so might need to wait for me to get back, but we'll see.
There's 182 watching.
There we are.
187
92
right now.
likes.
But yeah, Chris actually is. I
That's
should have hired
good. You
him
got
years
Chris
ago.
working while you're able to do stuff with Jen, Matt, and Lydia, from Jess and Jesse James.
Yep.
How can they not hear you?
Because I'm quiet.
Because she's very quiet.
Well, I
No,
talk
you're
loud.
not quiet.
Hi, Stephen family from Randy in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Steve, say hi to Orwell for me.
Will do.
Hi, Orwell.
I will.
The truck's not here to say hi to. Hey, Steve, the Suburban looks good.
He's over there.
I'm assuming the wrenches are your moderators.
Those are moderators, yeah. Christine Fortner just hit that like button, y'all. Actually, at first, I thought that was somebody from
That's what I was gonna say.
effing with me.
That got
No, I know.
got
I
confused.
grilled her a bunch over that because I thought she was somebody in Texas messing around with me.
When the cat is far away, the mice help play.
Well, that's true anywhere.
What's that?
Oh,
'Cause
look.
the
George
engine in the-
Brown, I guess. Hi, Jen, and the rest of the family. So, I have been in the hospital.
We're finding it.
Oh,
We'll send you a mug over next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the handle broke and she opened
Almost
up.
cried.
She almost cried.
like that Suburban. When are you going to show us what the car cover?
Yeah,
What's
we're
the
not
car cover? Enjoy watching the video. Season type build on Yellow Cat.
Yeah, we're not the car under the cover is not for the channel. It's just there.
If you isn't it on FSC Speed Shop?
The car is not for the channel.
No.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So then shut your mouth about it.
I don't know what that meant. My bad. Sorry.
You need social media training.
You
That's
need
what
to
it
learn
is.
how to listen without being spoken to.
Oh, because it's not for this channel.
It's not for any channel. It's off the channel.
Oh,
We're not talking about it on the
Okay.
channel. On the channel. So
Okay.
before Jen turns live off, shut up.
Just lost. My bad.
Not that hard.
Evening, Stephen, Jen, and congrats, Matt and Lydia.
Thank you, guys.
You got to actually. That air is a problem. So you got to start reading.
Sorry. You should do that, not me.
Where's Jesse and Jesse James asked, where's the Datsun?
Yeah, right. Back.
Engine listen in storage.
Engine listen and storage.
With
Like not popcorn,
Holes?
like beefy.
is it this big? The holes?
Well, speaking of them,
Oh yeah.
I'll go get 'em.
He has. Matter of
I'll go
fact,
get 'em.
Jesse
I
and
have 'em right
Jesse
here.
James, he's gonna go get the pistons that came out of that thing.
The trophies, as we like to refer to them.
The trophies, yes.
Oh yeah.
Rich Woodstock says congratulations to the newlyweds.
Thank you, guys.
Ben Wilkinson says good stuff, great channel. Even got my 70-year-old mom watching you, Steve. Oh, Lord.
Well, talk about the Datsun. It's not here with me,
There you go,
but parts of it are.
Get close to that.
Zoom into that.
You know, I got the parts at least.
Stuff.
So that's some of the leftovers that came out of. You lost all the center 4 cylinders and cracked the block in more places than I even know how to describe.
She'll eventually get fixed up.
This thing is no good. I'm surprised the piston rings are still in there.
Impressive.
Of all the things to stay in the piston.
70 El Camino also asks, how's the V10?
Engineless.
Well, if you saw the video, where we did the wheels on Orwell, we touched base on it. So it turned out some of the cam lobes got flattened out on that engine. It was close to 300,000, and it was abused all its life. It was beaten to death as a work truck, and then a teenager finished the job. So that engine needs to be rebuilt, and God knows what that's going to cost. So we'll have to deal with that in time. But right now, we've got this nice, beautiful, shiny new Betty Suburban now. It's called Old Betty. Sorry.
It's what you say to her when you want the door to unlock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the trick.
There you go. So there we are. Matter of fact, how do you guys? Well, it's your truck primarily because you drive it primarily.
Our truck with my truck.
So how do you like it so far?
Oh, I love my truck. She's so comfortable. The turning radius is great on this thing. The brakes are nice.
Hang on, did you say the turning radius is great on this thing?
Yeah.
For a big truck?
For a big truck,
yes,
it's
this
great.
thing turns.
Okay, good. Because the turning radius, that's a
It's an inside joke.
point. It is an inside joke, but I wanted to put that out there. Here, Goobs, you can take your
Very
phone.
nice. Yeah. No, I love her. And then I have Mr. Steve, my alligator, in the window as well. So.
Yeah, there's a baby alligator toy.
It's not a real baby
I know.
alligator, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, I love Betty. She's great.
You tell
she
hi,
runs great.
Steve. Looks like the USMC hasn't taught him when to shut up yet.
Oh my god.
I do at work, but right now, as you can tell, I'm not in uniform, nor am I at work, so no one's telling me what to do right now, so I'm gonna live my
I tell you
life.
what to do.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and here's Jen over here.
Hi.
Here, go over with him. Actually, stand like
What
this way.
does
Look
he have
closer.
Hi,
anything
Jen.
that little
Love Jen.
does he have anything that literally runs? I mean, he's holding pistons
Yes.
as trophies. Well, we have this.
And then we have
Other
this
side-
other gorgeous piece of equipment.
Gorgeous is
So
understatement.
pretty.
We have this.
Hey, it's multicolored now. It's got three-tone.
That's called patina.
Yeah, it's got the pinkish.
Is that what we call for faded paint and rust?
Oh, on the front, it has continued to fall off, so I think it now just says FD.
FD with a crooked F, if I remember right.
It's like its signature
No,
on the
crooked
truck.
D. It's
Oh,
got
the D is crooked.
The R and the O and the R fell off. So it's just
Food truck.
Fud.
it's yeah, because that's the noise it makes when it's going down the road. Fud.
That's a hell of a unit, though. Get you down the road, though.
It does. Gets me to work when I need to.
Absolutely.
Oh, and I have the motorcycle, but that's at the
That's
shop
at
now.
the shop right now, getting some work done on. Well, actually, yeah, work done on it. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. I'll read some comments here. Congrats on a beautiful couple. That's Robert Shields.
Thank you.
Dave Janisco says, "Congrats, newlyweds. What Marine base is your son at? North Carolina." He lives near Jacksonville, and there's a handful of places Marines work in Jacksonville.
Someone
That's
said
about
the
as close
two?
as I'm gonna get.
Someone said the two of them. I'm not gonna say which one. That's gonna be your choice to take a guess. I'm not saying what base, but it's one of the two that was said in the comments.
Yeah,
That's
so,
all I'll give.
Yeah, he lives in a Jacksonville area. You could figure it out if you really need to. Yeah, Jeffrey Kuhn. That's one of those two. It should have FSC on. It should have FSC on the truck, Steve.
Which one? This one or the
With the
Ford?
Suburban, that's George Brown. You talking about the Ford truck or the GMC Suburban?
The
Let's see
Suburban
here.
we're not gonna logo up just because it's her personal
It's
vehicle.
my daily
There's,
driver, so
there's no need to logo that up, but the
I don't need to be famous quite yet.
Finalized Train says, Steve, you seem really happy lately. Awesome to see so much negativity in the world. Good to watch a channel with happiness. We try real hard. It's just that things are getting better. They're improving. And, through the bad crap that happens in my life, we've got a lot of blessings that are happening as well. So we're going to keep that in mind. Big Rig Spots is cool old truck. He's talking about your Ford truck there,
the
Matt.
Ford, yeah.
Let's
I
see
wouldn't
here.
use the word cool, but it is an old truck.
She's fancy.
Richard Alamong says, is the Dodge Matt or Sean's? No, the V10 Ram, that is Matthew's truck. Sean drives a Jeep and a Thunderbird.
No, that Ford isn't a Ranger. That one's not a Ranger.
It's a Ford F-150
It's a Ford F-150.
with a Ranger package.
That one?
No.
That doesn't have a Ranger
No,
package.
what package is that?
That's
Is
not
it
a
just
Ranger package.
Does it have a package?
I've never seen it.
Does it say Ranger on the side or no? I don't remember.
No, it's not.
Oh, custom. All right. Ranger was a package before they made it
That's
a
what
model.
you have in the 79 Ford is the Ranger.
Lariat.
I thought you were a Ford.
Lariat.
79?
79's the Lariat.
I thought it was the Ranger.
Your brother's is a camper special. It's a trailer special.
I thought we had a Ranger package.
We never-
Ranger became Ranger.
No, I don't know.
Huh.
Greetings from Ceres, South Africa. It's Anthony John Boswell. I was just there picking up load, LOL. That's Rod White. Sean Stunkel says, I guess that's the Lydia, you're already famous.
Oh, Christine Fortner was a.
Yeah, she was.
She was a Marine.
Yeah, she's a Marine.
She said she remembers doing MCT at Camp Geiger and air qual on Newer Road. Yeah, Camp Geiger. Yeah, that's for the East Coast. I graduated West Coast.
Yeah, he's a Hollywood Marine.
I'm a Hollywood Marine. I went through boot camp in
grew
the
up in
mountains, not
Wisconsin.
in the swamps. So
You grew up in Wisconsin, so they send you to the West Coast.
yeah, I had to do with mountains, not swamps. And what
Producer
everyone complains
Case.
about around here.
Producer K says, hi, Jen. PK saying hello. Hey, Matthew. Glad you have such a good start. Close, loving family.
Aw.
Kevin Hurley says, hello from Arizona. We are burning up here at 101. Well, it was like 90 today here.
It was like 94.
Stephen Hibbs says, hey, Steve, Jen, Matt, and Lydia.
Currently 80.
Mopar Bob says, great family. Congrats to all. Well, I know everyone's getting a little hungry, so we can go fire up the grill and keep this live rolling. Baby, I'm empty. I need
Oh,
more.
Dave Janosco says his son works on Cherry Point. That's about an hour and a half north of here. So I've been there. I have buddies that were up there, but yeah.
I have friends at Cherry Point.
Yeah, a good buddy of mine, before I was even in the Marine Corps, I knew him from playing video games, actually, throughout the years. And I completely forgot that he enlisted and also went into the Marine Corps. And when I got stationed down here, back in contact with him, and I actually drove up and met him. Real cool dude. I never met him, of course, but we're brothers now. You know, he has been in before I was, so he's obviously a high rank, but good buddy of mine. He's a brother through and through.
There you go. John Hallegren says, Steve, on the older videos that you are publishing, put an open caption with the film date to clarify it's not current. John, I don't remember the dates of which I filmed everything, so I'd have to go back and figure that out. And to be honest, I really don't think it matters. It's pretty obvious if the wheels are steel, it's an older video. If they're aluminum, it's a newer video after a while. I really don't think it matters that much.
It should say on the footage when you're looking at it in the computer.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't give a date?
No, I don't program the GoPros to give me that because I don't need the metadata out there. It's not relevant. So, but no, I don't think it's honestly relevant. Content is content, whether it was filmed a year ago or this morning or live. So I did get a couple of negative comments about that, and I addressed that coming up. But I really don't think it's necessary. If you know the channel, you should be able to figure it out without a problem. I'm not trying to be an ass about it. It's just I don't think it's really required. I'm not really worried about it. See here, Christine Fortner says, yeah.
Oh, VMA 2.
Did that hike in '97 for recruiting. It's talking about Marine
What
stuff
aircraft?
right
What aircraft was VMA 223?
I don't know. I gotta get.
What aircraft do they have in their squadron?
Don, you getting ready to go to train station, brother? Don says he doesn't look like a Marine, though. Really? He getting ready to go to train station.
What? You're telling me the hair ain't mustache ain't in regs? You just did duty like what?
Yesterday.
Last night. Yeah.
No. You get haters. You ever see them? You ever see
You don't
Yellowstone?
look like a Marine.
You ever see
Oh,
Yellowstone?
Harriers. Okay.
Lydia, you ever see Yellowstone, the show?
Yes, love it.
So when we send you to the train station, that's when you're permanently blocked. You're not coming back from there. So yeah, if
The
he keeps that up,
graveyard.
he's going to the train station. That's how he started. I started on a Gentry live and it just took off. So everybody calls it that now. Big Rig Spot says, don't forget the likes. Stephen Hibbs says, Lydia, my wife has a cousin in Ohio just past Pittsburgh. I love it out there. And Steve is Orwell at home getting some R&R. No, Stephen Hibbs. Orwell is getting more than R&R. He's getting basically the whole dash got yanked out of it. So I'm down here in Ohio. I was in Ohio. No, I'm now in North Carolina, and Chris ripped the whole dash out of Orwell, fixed a handful of wiring problems and plumbing problems. Rod White says, "What Marine look like a Marine? I know 5 Marine. He'll spill fire. LOL." I don't really quite know what that means.
He looks like a Marine. Don't worry. He looks like everyone else around here.
He's giving that other hater a little bit of crap.
Good.
Christine Fortner says Harriers.
Yeah, I already said that.
I mean, you can't wear your cameos
so
right now, but...
okay. So
Omar Youssef. Omar never missed. He's from like He's from I think Brooklyn. Omar. Cool. But yeah, he never misses a live. There's some of these guys that never miss a live. Christine Fortner never misses a live. Samantha Hart always on there. Big rig spot. He's Johnny on a spot right there. Omar, he's another one. He never missed a live. What's going on, brother? Can you catch me up on what's going on? Well, we moved Lisa.
Oh, Lisa's crazy.
Lydia.
That's my mom.
I know. I need another beer.
Lydia.
Not really. So we moved Lydia. Matter of fact, there's the moving trailer.
Stating my opinion.
And here's.
Oh, you can be a hater.
And here's.
You can be a hater that can't watch this live snowboard.
Well, you can watch. Just no one will hear his comments. So we got Lydia and Matt, Snow White, and the entirety of the household.
What's her name?
Dragged. Old Betty. Sorry.
Yeah.
The Suburban changed hands a few
70 El
times.
Camino is shooting some stuff back. Not in boot now. Gets to have hair. Yeah, I'm not in boot. I don't gotta have the whole buzz cut no more. As long as I have a fresh haircut, within regulations, I'm allowed to have hair. It's not 3 inches long. I whip out a credit card or an ID to prove it, because that's how you get a good test, because it can't be 3 inches tall. Take a card and put it up to your head, pull your hair straight. As long as it's shorter than that card, you're within regs.
So producer K says, so I have a question for you, Steve. Okay, he's going to have to type it out. See here. Christine Fortner says, LOL, Grady, that's where my family lives now. Left Cali for Mantillo. I don't know where that's at.
Hello,
woohoo, Pittsburgh, go. Oh, producer K says, woohoo, Pittsburgh, go Pens.
What about Steelers?
No.
Not every Marine has high and tight.
Omar
Yeah, you tell
Youssef,
him,
yes,
Christine.
indeed. Omar Youssef is indeed Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, moving does suck.
Yeah.
No,
really
we got
does.
it done in like 3 days. It was great.
Yeah. Great.
It's been great. I've never been outside of Ohio other than...
Are we-
Watch Trail says, hello, I hope everyone's having a great evening. So I'm guessing Orwell's getting new gauges.
And all
And
that
all
kind of
kinds of
goodies.
goodies.
No, we had a short. Here, let me reverse camera. Sorry, guys. My arm's getting tired. I might give it to Jen. We had a short, electrical short. Every time I hit a bump, it was like starting to kill out my trailer. Not my clearance lights, but my tail lights, and became a problem. Hit another bump, and I could reset the breaker to come on again. It was getting extensive. Also, what do you call it? The windshield wiper squirters weren't working, and one of the hoses under the dash broke. So Chris replaced the whole damn thing. So it was just the answer of pull the whole dash out and start chasing wires and replace the plumbing and get it done. But yeah, that's one of the many things he's been working on over there.
Well, Francis,
So hang on, Jesse and Jesse James asked, "What's your favorite team?" But he didn't say who or which sport. So
Favorite
Pittsburgh
team?
Steelers, pro football.
for football, Pittsburgh Steelers for her.
you-
Giants and Packers for me.
Ew. We have so many more Super Bowl rings than you.
Oh, whatever.
We only have 6, and you guys have like
you
4.
have
Now,
five.
as
We have
now as
four.
for
We
me
have
and Jen,
6.
as for me and Jen, our answer is F the NFL and go Philadelphia Flyers. I know they suck, but she's from Philly, and Jersey doesn't have. Well, I guess they do. They got the Devils, but I could care less. So my household's a Flyers fan.
Oh, I'm a Steelers fan.
That's true.
Our house is gonna be covered in Steelers stuff.
Gross. Well, Francis Heckerman said SF2 Young West Coast Marine from a 77-year-old Marine, MCRD 66 to 67. So, appreciate it.
Nice.
Hey, you're the one that led the way for me to do what I do now, so I appreciate you keeping the traditions and the values that we carry. Our words of honor, courage, commitment. I thank you for holding that and allowing me to do what I do now today, because it wasn't for older Marines leading the way, then we wouldn't have the Marine Corps today, so.
Want to run out to the backyard and get that grill fired
Yeah.
up?
Yes.
Let's go do that. We're just gonna run through. Do you have that thing muted?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna run through the house quick.
Jen got it for us.
Let's go get that grill fired up. Alrighty.
A beautiful backyard.
Ta-da!
Ooh, she's fancy. She's got LED lights. Look at that.
Fancy.
Woo!
Yeah, and they changed red. They changed their color, how red they are.
Yeah, it's a very
Yeah, it's on
fancy
high. They
little-
get red. You bring them down. They turn like on orange.
Orange, and then low they're like an orange, and then it turns red when they're on higher.
Yeah, so leave the outer two low.
Oh,
Center's on high. Hang on. Oh. There we go.
Oh, gotta do it one more time.
Well, obviously, we're changing it, but
There you go. That works. Is that one lit? Yeah, they're all lit.
You want the center? You want the outer
Yeah.
two on low or
That's
outer two
fine.
on high?
That's fine.
Okay.
Just like that. We'll close her down. Let her build up some heat. No. Do we have a wire brush or no?
Yes.
If you do, just give a quick run over the grates.
oh, nice.
No, once it's hot.
Oh,
Once it's hot.
well, it's doing it now too. So.
Okay. Alrighty. Here, baby. You can film us and read comments.
Well, I
You want my
can't
phone
read
for
comments.
Lydia with her
but-
fakes,
So loud.
with her fake sound, and shoot, we lost track. She's got the cutest little sneeze. She'll sneeze and it goes. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
I'm
You
sorry.
were all
I
like,
don't
ah,
see it.
ah, ugh.
Is that
She's
Matt's
like,
phone?
huh?
Is that Matt's phone?
Yeah, reading comments here.
I'm not gonna say if I'm on cancellation or not, but all I'm gonna say is I'm definitely not drinking the water if I am.
If you did boots at Pendleton, you might have. Somebody El Camino said if you did boots at Pendleton, might have seen you around. You know what's weird? It's a funny story. Matthew rode in my yellow Peterbilt for many, many years during the summers. There was a while we were bringing LVSR Marine Corps trucks. Those are the 5-axle, they're like an Army PLS truck, but it's a Marine Corps version. And they're 5 axles. They were heavy. Remember them things?
Yep.
So we were going. I hear something out there.
That's a vehicle.
No, it's not. That's
No,
an
you're right.
airplane.
That's not.
Or a
Oh, that's
helicopter.
Oh, it's coming over. No, it's a.
Is that? What's
It's either. That's a vehicle. That's a vehicle.
I think that's a Harley.
Yeah. That's either.
I thought we were getting ready to have a helicopter or something fly overhead.
Nah, they really don't come this way too often.
There was something flying
Oh,
around.
the
Oh, it was a group of bikes.
Oh, hell yeah.
One just one.
Heck yeah.
So anyway, we were bringing Marine Corps you off. It was after boot.
Oh, we were going to on Kent Pendleton, going through the gate you used to go through off of I-5 to cut through Pendleton.
Yeah, we used to go through the San Onofre gate.
Yeah, the San Onofre
Yeah,
gate, which
and
is
we
where
drove right
MCT.
past.
It's where the MCT takes place for West Coast Marines.
Right. So we used to drive by there all the time because to deliver the LVSRs, I forget which area it was, we used to go in through the San Onofre gate so I didn't have to deal with the scales at Rainbow. So I came in through the other way, through San Onofre. I dropped down through Anaheim, and where Matt got dropped off because he was with us at Glamis between Boot and MCT, we dropped him off, and I'm like, dude, we drove right past here. Every time we came to Pendleton, we drove right by her. Who knew that, like, I don't know, 10, 12 years later, I'd be dropping them off at MCT as a Marine to the same place we used to deliver trucks to. Who saw that coming?
Definitely not you.
So that was pretty badass. No one saw that coming. Oh, we're close, baby. Oh, where's the other phone? Here we go. You okay holding it, baby?
Yeah,
Come on.
nothing.
I make this work.
The lighting's weird out here.
Well, it's all right. Let's see here. So what beer are you drinking? I've never seen a bottle like that before. It's Coors Banquet there, Jesse and Jesse James.
Let me show you.
Sean Skunkless says that it looks like old style Coors. Yeah, it's a what is it, the 1936 stubby bottle they call them now. Let's see here, go back to older ones. If you did boots of Pelham, I've seen you around. Yeah, I guess it's possible. So, Steven, did you fix the trailer? It's just them burgers. Well, we worked on, there was another issue with the damned RGN. Chris took care of that, like, straight away. And then he was working on the step deck. So that's outside currently. That's going to be brought back in. We're working on restoring that trailer, bringing it back to operational condition. But yeah, did I fix the trailer? Well, it depends on what you think is broke. I'll see here. Matt, how many years are you planning on? I don't even think he's 100% because things change from day to day. And Lord knows what the economy is going to be by the time it's time to make that decision.
You want to touch on? Here.
You trying to do? Oh! Matt's got an idea.
Adapt and overcome. It's
There
what
you
Marines
go.
do.
Thank
go.
you.
I'll take this.
Thank you.
You
Thank
may
you.
have to stand up for the angle of that thing, though.
No.
Somebody holds on the phone.
What? I'll be able to.
Adapt and overcome that.
There you go. That looks alright.
Oh, pause. This is a problem. Oh, wow. It's way back.
There we
See,
go.
I'm looking.
Let me try.
Great.
Do you want the photographer to do it or do you want me to do it?
You got to put something in front of it.
Yeah, the problem is it shines too high up.
Well, I can stand up, too.
Well, I got the chairs for a reason.
I know.
It actually works just fine if you do that.
Yeah,
You can
Right there
adjust
works
it.
for
I'm gonna get a
Todd,
pencil and I'll fix it.
Let's see here. That's cool. Jesse cleans cores once in a while at the neighbors. Well, that's good. Looks like Red Stripe. Nope, not Red Stripe. Rick Crandall says hello. Zach Corner says hello. FM says hello from Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
Hold on, I fixed it. I'm dumb. Dad, sit down.
There you go.
Yeah, you
That's
are
a
good.
good.
Put it back. Put it backwards, and then.
Wow. Good job, baby.
There you
Saudi
go.
Arabia, that's wow.
So Timothy Mutterspaw asked Matt how long he wants to stay enlisted.
I have no idea. Honestly, I have a lot of things going through my head right now. I'm not. I still have time left on this current contract. I'm not sure what exactly I want to do fully yet at this moment. On if I want to stay in,
Oh, hang on,
change.
hang on. Watch this. Watch this. So you zoom in and out. Watch. Go this way, and go that way. Look how it's zoomed.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's always
Okay.
a problem. But they want
Oh.
us closer to the camera,
okay. So we
so
can.
that way it sounds better.
Okay. Well, because I wanted to move it to where
Not
we can get.
everybody has like headphones.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We're trying.
I'm trying to make it to where we can set
It's
up, and I'm gonna
alright.
go grab
See, this is
another
why-
my last chair.
See, this is why I like live videos because it's a direct one-to-one with the audience.
I just need to go grab a chair for Chang
Get my
because it's kind of
phone.
unfair for her.
That's
than I have a
alright,
chair.
Matt. You're good.
Yes, I got it. Grab the chair.
So saying is, I like the direct one-on-one with the audience, right? But the problem is, there's no way to produce this, like Lydia moving chairs and all of that, and Matt dragging chairs out of the house. There's no way to produce that in a
It's
live,
like the
so it's
behind
like
the scenes.
right. So it's a very behind-the-scenes look,
Here you go, Mama.
very unprofessional, but
Let me see how it's.
it turns out, you can't expect, perfect, super perfect quality on absolutely everything. Holy smokes, producer K just ponied up $50 US.
Oh wow.
He said, boom, cheers to the ones that served. Steve must do a shot or slam of beer.
I'll go get you a beer.
Beer.
Well, do you want a shot of Jack?
I got Bush Ball. Let me drink before I start hitting the liquor.
What
Wow.
did I say?
Let me eat before I start hitting the liquor.
I'll go get you a beer.
Jen found a gigantic bottle of Bushmills for me, too.
You want a Coors or a Corona?
Coors.
I'll take a course.
All right, you're down in it.
You're
Do what I
down in
can.
it.
If only we had the cans, you could shack them.
There was one day we were doing that where me and Jen were drinking on a live.
Oh yeah.
It got out of hand.
Oh yeah.
It was fun, but it got out of hand because I was trashed.
And was it like
What's the
4 or
moon in the
5
back?
hours?
That's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, it was a long ass one.
It's so
right,
beautiful
down it.
out here. I just love
All right,
it.
hold the phone. All right, thanks, producer K.
Chug, 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 chug.
Oh boy.
No, it's not done
Ah.
yet. Come on.
You're done.
Dude,
25.
holy crap, that's cold.
Yes, straight from the fridge.
Oh, I should have let it warm up a little first. Thanks.
25 years retired Corps. Now I'm a government contractor.
There you go.
At
Empty.
Pendleton. All right. Heck
Here,
yeah.
here's your soda.
Thank you.
Hi, Steve and gang. From Tim in Queensland, Australia. Hope yours are having a great evening.
Oh, okay.
There we go. It's amazing you start getting international viewers on here. It's like one guy called from, I was just gonna swat him. It's one of those small ospreys.
My sister did 15 years. Truck is looking nice, Steve.
Oh yeah, it looked a lot better now with the new wheels. For sure.
Haha, Jesse's laughing at the comments. Welcome, Toriel?
Where am I
I'm
looking
bad
at
at
here?
battery.
Where am I at here? Jesse can chug a pitcher of beer, not at 28 degrees. Oh, welcome to the Tar Heel State.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said Toriel. You couldn't
I
figure
couldn't
Tar
do it,
Heel
no.
out. Well, he's not in college. He's a Marine.
Reading, thanks.
Words are hard. I drive truck.
Hey,
for
they
a
got
living.
rid of math for Marines, and they're definitely not bringing English for Marines back. So,
Good thing
I
you have
think
me.
the grill is hot. Yeah, plenty hot. Christine Fortner says LOL 6 hours. That was a good live. Oh, that
6?
live was 6 hours. You're right.
Wow.
6 hours? Oh my
Well,
god.
it's saying
That was the drinking live.
well, it's
Oh,
saying
that-
that the grill is at 689 degrees. So,
Yeah, you can back her off. We gotta get.
yeah, I got one of the fancy pants grills that tell me my temperature of my grill.
It's
Yeah,
a
how'd you get
smartphone.
that?
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks,
Hey,
Dad.
you know what? This
That's
grill,
one of the many wedding gifts.
the grill has Bluetooth.
No shit.
No way.
Look,
Oh my god.
It actually has
you can
Bluetooth?
Bluetooth it to set it to where it'll change as you want, so it can tell you the temperatures. Let's say you're cooking out here, cooking a big brisket, right?
Yeah.
You take one of the probe thermometers, put it into the brisket, right? You go on your phone, you can sit inside and watch the temperature rise on your brisket, so you know when it's done. Or whatever you're grilling out here that's
they're
big, so
fighting.
you know when it's done
Where's
cooking.
Glenn calling me Karen? Where's Glenn? What's the matter, producer K? Somebody busting your chops? Where's this Glenn giving you a ration of crap? I don't see it. I don't know. Producer K is cool. Leave him alone. You guys fight nice. If you don't, train
Quite
station.
nice.
Choo choo.
John Green says, hello, guys from Houston, Texas. There you go. Jack says, the only math you need as a Marine to know is 5.56 to 7.62.
Yeah. Semper Fi to that one.
Big South Outdoors TV, some 22 miles east of Fort Bragg. Well, you ain't that far from here.
About.
Everything is better with Bluetooth, Gus Jones says. You want to get the tongs and the Italians?
Oh, the
Okay.
sausages?
The
Yeah.
sausages.
The sausages.
Sausages.
Sausage. There you go.
My chairs, please. My chairs. They're not built for outside.
We could roll the grill that way more too.
Yeah.
Wanna
Or
do that?
put it onto the grass more.
No, just roll it that way and we'll back everything up so we can get to the door. Well, actually, no, because the lighting is good here. That's the problem.
Well, we'll just move the.
Unless we reversed
This is
everything.
an overstatement, but it's
Nah,
still
I think
large.
we're right here. We don't get to go into too much.
We
We'll
just
figure it
we
out.
can get closer.
Oh, watch
Closer
out.
in.
That's all the other. Bradley Millsap says, welcome to North Carolina. Nice to see family laughing and having fun. Salute. Absolutely. He's going to scrub
North
it up.
Carolina is such a
He's gonna
beautiful
scrub a dub-dub
state.
that grill.
Oh my gosh. We should go to the beach this weekend.
Oh, we're trying to figure out what to do.
We can go to the beach we got married at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got married on the beach, like right on the water.
Thanks to me. It was beautiful.
That worked out real good.
I do appreciate you, because originally we were just going to do one of those, Marine-style courthouse weddings where you're standing in front of a
God.
judge and they...
Thanks
they're
for
the ones
listening
that
to
marry
me
you.
on the
And she's
time.
like, nah, spend a little bit extra and get an officiant
Thanks,
and do a...
thanks for listening to me on the time, though.
Oh, okay.
The time you did
well, it's fine.
So, Lord, if you did it the time you wanted, everybody would have been frozen.
It was very cold.
The
We
wedding.
did a spring wedding.
Yeah,
and
it
the
was a
water
little chilly, but
cold.
we all managed to get through.
But the pictures turned out beautiful.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. It was great. Turned out really good.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go back in there soon.
I know, that's why I'm put this chair here so this chair can be moved, and that's why I'm on it, so
I
she
don't
doesn't
want
have to get it. Oh, but then you're going to have to get up constantly whenever they go inside.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm saying.
Oh, the sunset's gone. Sun's down now.
Hello from Portage, heading to Grand Rapids for Monday from Rod White. Sorry, I have a speech impediment where my R's and W's sound very bad. Big Rig Shot said, I need to go enjoy the meet and have a good evening all. Producer K, hey Jen, thank you very much for everything behind the scenes. Because Jen's the best and she's the best.
I
behind the scenes person ever.
Christine Fortner got a question for you, Matt. It says, Matt, what's your favorite Marine Corps yikes. What's your favorite Marine Corps movie? Heartbreak Ridge
Ooh.
here.
That's a good one.
Huh. That is a good one.
It's
What was the TV?
it sounds dumb, but it's not an old Marine Corps movie. It's one on Netflix. It's called Purple Hearts. It's a romance Marine movie. It's going through the story of a Marine who falls into money problems, and he meets this bartender.
Imagine that.
And he meets this bartender who has medical problems. She has diabetes, so she needs insulin. She doesn't have insurance or the money to buy them, so the Marine marries her to get the BH and put her on the insurance and everything like that. And it's not and so it's a fraudulent marriage, right? But at the end of the movie, they do fall in love.
And she's a singer.
And she's also a singer like my wife is. She's also really talented in music and writing songs and singing songs. And I'm trying to push her more into doing that in life and getting her music out there more. But that movie is my favorite just because it touches home a lot more to me, being that my wife is a singer and we're not a fraudulent marriage, but and I'm not gonna go to the brig because getting caught for a fraudulent marriage. But it's a good movie and all, and I'm a sappy person, so I love my romance movies. I know that might sound dumb, but that's just what I like. But yeah, Purple Heart is my favorite.
There was a series that I watched. I told you about. I think it was on Netflix. What was on Netflix? Remember at the end of it when he started showing the character and the real guys, and I cried like a baby.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know what series that is. I watched it. It was really good.
I don't remember what it was
They,
called
they
though.
focused in on on Barcelona, on I can't remember the other, like the one dude I really like the character, but it was like one of those guys like, how do you transition home after you get into that deep of crap?
Yeah.
That guy they called Snafu.
Yeah.
He was from like Louisiana, and like I watched that whole series. And it was just like,
It's heartbreaking.
oh, it was like Barcelona just got freaking married. Like he was married for like 6 months. He barely even had any time with his wife before he got killed.
Ugh.
And she
Well,
stayed
he wanted
true
to
to
go
him.
back. He hated being on the
And
stage
she
because
stayed true to him after he died.
he was being paraded around being a war bond salesman.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want this. So he then became a drill instructor, trained a platoon, and then went back with that platoon that he trained.
Went in the battle theater with that platoon, and then got killed. I'm like, wow. And his poor wife.
Yeah. 05 Pete, I appreciate it. Appreciate the saying proud of me. I know you guys saw me grow up as a kid a lot, on the channel, growing up working with my dad, going on the road, working with him in the shop and stuff. And I know that you guys saw me growing up as a kid, and now you see me as an adult and doing what I do as a Marine. Well, you guys don't see what I do, but you guys know that, and you hear how proud my father is of me, and it's interesting how it is that you guys saw me as that young child, and now you see me as that strong, big adult now who is married and has a career.
We were just showing Lydia the video. That's an older video. It's on this channel. He's got to go way back. But we were just showing Lydia the picture of the video of you getting in and out of Nick's Lambo.
Yep.
And Dave's Ferrari.
That was
and
freshman
then,
year of high school.
Matt's DeLorean. Yeah, you were freshman year that year. First year I got custody of you. But this is the crap, you think about it. This is the crap I live for. This is why I do what I do. I mean, before the channel, driving truck, like I did for, God, I mean, I'm 47 now. I've been driving truck for 26 years. What's that?
The
It's called the
Pacific.
Pacific. Yeah, that was rough to watch, man.
Thank you.
Kirk Bryce said that. Kirk Bryce said it in the
Yeah.
comments. He said the
Oh,
series
dude,
is called The
I
Pacific.
struggle to keep my crap.
It's a spin-off from
You kidding me? I was playing a video in there, Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh yeah, Gone Away.
Gone Away. I can't watch that video. I'm crying.
Jess and Jesse James said, good job. You did a good job raising Matt, Steve, and Jen.
Aww,
So-
thank you.
Jen's a big part of that too. So, that's huge. But no, this is right here. This is what I live for. This stuff right here. Just throwing a couple, burgers. And well, the burgers coming out later, but throwing, doing some sausages. And I still got that cigar that I forgot. from when you guys got married.
Oh, yeah?
I went overboard, and then I totally forgot that I had cigars. And apparently only one of them made it here.
We found the cigar cutter, too.
Yeah,
Thanks,
the,
right?
the, not the good one that I got
Yeah.
him years ago.
The decent one, whatever. We got one.
It works, so after dinner I'll have me a nice cigar.
Well,
We'll see how the live goes. whether
Rich,
I'm
have a
clear
good
or
night.
not.
Thank you for coming to the live stream. He said, Rich said, later guys, enjoy dinner and family time.
Bye.
FM, I remember watching Matthew taking apart the
The
old,
old Detroit. Yeah, the
Detroit.
1271.
Yeah, that was fun doing that with you when you first got that engine.
Jax's Letters from Iwo Jima is pretty good.
Oh, it is. That's a good one, yeah. Sad.
He says, granted, it gives Japanese perspective of Iwo Jima. Well, not for nothing. That it's we are live on monetized YouTube. So, but no, it's interesting to see their perspective of it. I never saw it, but that's the thing though. At least in them days, they were at least uniformed. Enemy coming at you, unlike what we deal with today.
Yeah.
What else you have? And we had Subway earlier and had stuff to munch on in the pantry in the sleeper. All Jesse and Jesse James has that. We got burgers to do. I got deli cheese to put on them.
Real
We
cheese.
got everything else. So we're not doing like a big thing. It's just the four of us. But leftovers are good. So.
Yeah, they are. The meat sauce you made the other night was delicious.
Scooter Carnal says Gardens of Stone. Talking
I
about
think
movies?
there's maybe movies.
Probably.
Producer K said, someone else pony up. I'll match you and raise for shop time.
Yeah, well, the shop is exponentially more expensive now.
Well,
I got payroll to meet now. I was surprised Chris ain't on here.
I should have messaged Sherry that we were going live.
Oh, well, you go ahead.
I don't have my phone.
Whose phone is
that's
this?
mine. I'm on the DS.
Oh, where's your phone?
I don't even know.
Oh, I don't know. Steve, what state has the worst DOT officers in your opinion? Jack asked that. What's that? That is a good question. No. Kinda. The worst? California is more legendary, but I've never actually had problems with them. Even back in the day. What? The one that messed... Probably the sneakiest son of a gun I ever dealt with was just down the block here in North Carolina.
Oh,
At a rest
yeah.
area. That was the sneakiest son of a gun I ever dealt with. There are others, but I can't think of which one
I believe
would
that
be,
North
quote, the
Carolina's
worst.
cops are serious.
Connecticut's pretty bad, too. With the scales, they're pretty... They can be pretty
Think skinny,
brutal.
be skinny. Think skinny, be skinny. Ugh.
Rod White just ponied up $49.99. Dang, we got basically $100 on this live right here. Rod White says super. This little emoji guy says super effective.
Nice.
Hey, look at that guy dancing around there.
So, FM said, will you, he said sport, but I'm assuming he's going to say spot. Will you spot Matt if he wants to become a truck driver? I don't plan on becoming a truck driver when getting out. The problem is, right, I want to have kids with Lydia and have a family, right? I had to deal with growing up.
In
my
time,
father-
in time.
in time, not now, in time. Growing up as a kid, it was hard dealing with when Dad was away from home and he wasn't home very often. And I don't want to put my kids through that. So that's part of the reason I also don't know if I want to stay in the Marine Corps or not, just because I want to be able to be there for my kids and still work, but I want to be able to come home every night and say goodnight to my kids, give them a kiss when they're going to sleep, have dinner with the kids when I get off of work, stuff like that. And I don't know if I want to do things where it's going to involve me being away too much. And I understand that if you're away from home, right, certain jobs will pay you a lot more, especially if you're jobs where you're away from home a lot. But I don't know if I want to do that. So it's really unknown at this moment.
Yeah, but Goobs, don't forget, there were marital issues between me and your mother.
True.
That, now, obviously, me and Jen is not Matt's real mother. She's a stepmom, but there were marital issues with that really created problems beyond just my job,
Mm-hmm.
don't got to get into it, but there were a lot of times where I had to jump through extra hoops just to see you. And that created a lot of legal problems.
Yeah.
Where I had to go to court a lot.
Jesse and Jesse said, how far is Sean from you guys? If he's close, he should get down there.
Nah,
he's a good
enough.
bit away. He's not close enough to where he'll be able to get here fast enough.
He's approximately 4 to 7 hours. Ish. He's in the southeastern United States. That's all we're getting in with him.
JR said, you are out of Godfather t-shirts, XL. What's up with that?
Need to get more. We're waiting. Oh, by the way, we're waiting until we get back. And then probably shortly after we get back, I'll finally be able to get the industrial work shirts. There was a delay in that. We ordered. All I did is I put an order in. I put a generic order in with the industrial work shirts that were too small, not enough shirts. So before they printed them, they had to order a whole pile more. Another slight delay, fit them in production. So coming out soon, we'll actually ship them. And I feel bad because we did a pre-order, but this is taking a little longer than anticipated. So they will get printed, they will get done. It's just taking a little while. Damn it, taking a little while longer.
Sherry and Chris are watching.
Oh, they are now.
Gus FC said,
Yeah,
don't even
hello.
think twice. Make sure, make a career out of it. You'll be out at what, 38 years old? Yeah, if I decide to stay in, because I went in at 18. If I do the full 20, I'll be out at 38. I'm thinking about it. The closer and closer I'm getting to my getting out date currently. There's a lot of options out there, and I don't know if I'm thinking about making it a career, but at the same time, I really don't know. It's too long. It's too far into the future to really tell at this point.
My answer to him is really simple. No, there's no crystal ball to know what the economy looks like when it comes time to make that call. So if you're getting out in a crappy economy, you're going to learn what starving to death is like.
Jack said, with the amount of money you're making on lives, you and Orwell might have to make an OnlyFans.
And OnlyFans is crazy.
Just sell pictures of the truck.
Nah, that's okay. I'll pass on that.
That's funny though.
Lucky I'm on here.
Did somebody else send money? I can't tell.
I got to see the thing. Yeah, there's a tip.
Rod said, "You'll be a great dad, Matt. You learn the best. You learn from best your dad."
Aww.
Yeah,
He's
he's always been a good
Can
dad.
you get a knife?
Okay.
We don't have. No, is there a flashlight in the house? Or no?
Bush's baked
Yeah.
beans making me hungry myself.
We don't have any.
Sadly not.
Yeah,
We have Bush's baked beans?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, her mom might have packed her something to go in the pantry.
I don't think so. I didn't see any. But I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like 100%, right? I'm still here. Probably off frame while I'm flipping the sausages. Wow, that's hot. Yikes! All right. I guess. Oh, you can still see me in there. A little delay here. What are we cooking? Well, we got Italian sausage on the grill right now. And in a little bit, we're going to put hamburgers and melt some cheese on them. Soprano says, best to you and your family. Congratulations to Matt and his wife. Jen rules. Yes, she does. Stay safe on the road. You're the most knowledgeable and professional. Well, I try. Hopefully it's good enough. Sweet. Thank you. Y'all need that to open up the...
Yep.
What do you call sausages? When Jack comes out, I'll need another beer. Can you holler that in for?
Jan, can you grab another beer for Dad?
Thank you. Love you.
He
All
said,
right.
thank you, love you.
So somebody asked.
I'll answer. What's up?
Well, you wouldn't know this answer.
Oh, okay. Well.
Gus. Oh, no, not Gus. Who said that? Awesome. I can't find it here. Someone basically asked Matt about what's. Oh yeah, that's hard to find.
What's No, please don't. I have your
I turned it off. It's,
David
it's
Brennan.
my electricity.
David Brennan asks. David Brennan asks, I'd like to know from one jarhead to another how Matt, or how from one jarhead to another, Matt housed the Marines.
Huh.
Yeah, that was the one I was trying to find. Like, you can answer that. I can't answer.
There's
that.
a way to say it, but then it'll demonetize the
Oh,
video.
I forgot your beer, baby. I'm sorry.
So,
Well, the Marines are the Marines. So
yeah, that's the best way to say it. It's a strong brotherhood that do a lot of dumb things together.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish.
It's tough when you're in the lower ranks and you're in your first contract, especially, because that's when you're getting messed with the most by your corporals and sergeants, right? But once you get past that stage of them messing with you to make you stronger, of course, it becomes harder in different ways. It becomes harder on you mentally, and especially if you have a family, it becomes harder on them. But it also changes in... It changes in the stress of not being... You're not stressed out for being messed with by your corporals and sergeants, but by the workload and the fact that you're in charge of a bunch of other people is what becomes stressful later down the line. I'm nowhere there yet, so I don't gotta deal with that kind of stress. I'm just dealing with, the stress of just being messed with it occasionally, because, mass punishment is a thing. When others mess up, you get messed up, even though you're not the one that messed up.
Mass punishment is a thing.
Yes, it is.
I know. I just think it's funny the way you said it. I'll be honest with you. From the time dealing with his recruiters till when he got through boot to where he is now. Don't get me wrong, I really like what I did, but I was Air Force, and I really liked what I did. But if I had had the attitude that I do now after I grew up and had kids, it's clear I did not make the best of choices.
Steve,
Could you imagine if I had joined the Corps and they got my current attitude out of me when I literally was 18 years old? Can you imagine what that would have looked like?
way different.
Well, that would have been way different.
So, where is it here? Mike Mayfield said, Steve, what kind of beer you drinking? I'll buy you a case. So entertaining. Keep them coming.
Coors Banquet.
He drinks the Coors Banquet little bottles. He doesn't like cans.
Prefer bottles to cans. It tastes different. That's a good question. You wouldn't know that. But you know.
Now it tastes.
70 El Camino said, personally, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't. But the retirement is awesome. Hey, to each their own. It is a struggle, and it is hard what it is. So.
When I was drinking, me and Jen were drinking at my bar at home and did a live, and I got to talk. And I tell a story again. I won't get all emotional, I promise. But when I was out in California at a bar, I used to park the truck in Rancho Cucamonga. No, I used to park the truck in Ontario, and the bar was in Rancho Cucamonga, right?
Okay.
Now, I was an aircraft mechanic in the Air Force.
Yeah.
Before I went in 95, so 91 Desert Storm was already over, and the Iraq War wasn't even a thing yet. So, but we were patrolling the no-fly zone at the time when I was in.
Yeah.
And my aircraft was rotating in and out of Kuwait and or Qatar, or Qatar, depending on however you want to pronounce it. But anyway, so my aircraft were sunk. We had 4 squadrons on that base here in North Carolina, Seymour Johnson and Goldsboro.
Yep.
So we always had one squadron in the theater out there, whether it be in Qatar or in Saudi Arabia or Kuwait. Actually, no, not Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. But anyways, so I got to talking. Ow, one of them guys got me. So I got to talking to, door kickers, Army and Marine guys at this bar in Rancho out in California. And, these are guys who are like in Fallujah, and Fallujah was the Wild West. When you had better odds of coming home in a box than coming home, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that in those days, these guys are out there, and I just happened to be there, and they got to talking to me and whatnot, and they were asking about what I had done and so on, and I was just like, I don't even want to really even be part of that conversation, because I'm like, you guys are kicking in doors. Now I'm turning wrenches in North Carolina. That's a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? But then these door kickers are like, dude, and we ever called in an airstrike to cover our asses, thank God you kept them flyboys flying, because they told me straight up many times they felt they weren't going to get out of there if they didn't get air cover. And they're like, thank God guys like you worked on those aircraft. And it makes you think about it, the whole spokes in the wheel thing. And I never really thought of it like that until these guys told me that. And it was like they were more thankful for what I had done than me for thanking them what they had done. And that messes with a guy. Like, listen, like, I don't mean like, how I mean that. Like, there's a lot of stuff when you think about that kind of crap, where there's so many guys that been through like excruciating mental problems with everything they've had to deal with. But man, oh man. But for me, it kind of, when a guy that kicks in doors in Iraq thanks me for fixing the aircraft that potentially could have been covering his ass, that means something to a mechanic.
I get that.
And you just start thinking like, man, oh man, you don't think about that when you're, in North Carolina diving a tank. But nonetheless. But yeah, that's
Jared Spear. He said, Matt, can you say what unit you're in? My son-in-law is in the Marine at Lejeune. I'm not gonna say what unit I'm a part of. That's just too far. I don't want to do anything in that. You know how we have the trolls in the comments. I don't need someone making a call, looking it up, and making a call to my unit saying I didn't doing something or something like that. And so I don't need that attention when it comes to my
especially when
work,
he hasn't. So no, Matt's not the public figure. I am. I was surprised you even were willing to talk about the fact you were a Marine.
I'm not gonna hide the fact. I mean, everyone's been guessing it in the YouTube channel.
Yeah, but
it's time that you just say yeah.
No, I am the public figure. Matthew is my son, and no, respect his privacy. He's a Marine, and that's good enough for me.
Tim,
baby, I need a plate.
Tim Wunnell, I think that's how you pronounce his name.
I have no idea.
Tim Oneill. Wunnell.
Where?
Green. Tim.
Oh, right there. Okay. Oneill, I guess.
Oneill, yeah. So Tim, law enforcement look for Matt. He has a nice personality to be a state trooper. You can be in the reserves and then retire. My wife's nephew has family retired in September from reserve time. I'm not gonna do law enforcement. That's not where I'm gonna go. I don't see myself going into law enforcement at all. Yeah, I can. It's something I could do, of course, but it's not something I'm interested in.
You'd be good at it, but you wouldn't be good at it.
Yeah.
In other words,
I have too nice of a heart. I'm not gonna be the guys that sit out there looking for every little excuse for someone to, get a ticket. I'm the type of person that'll be like, yeah, you weren't. It's an empty road. You were doing a little bit over. I'm just gonna give you a warning, slow down. I'm not gonna write you a ticket when it's an empty road. Who are you gonna kill other than yourself? That's my personality, and I wouldn't make a good cop in that. I would make a good cop to everyone else on the road, but in the eyes of law enforcement, I wouldn't do too good.
You would have a problem with your superiors when you don't fill your quotas, or you don't kick in someone's door because, God forbid, he, some Karen calls in and says he did something, he really didn't do something. When somebody tells you to throw a flashbang in a house to a veteran that didn't do anything, you probably wouldn't do that. So law enforcement really isn't in your future.
David Berman said, Matt, get on the good side of a full bird colonel. I was truck company and engineers working with explosive materials, then attached to tank company, served in mid-70s.
Your grandfather told that story.
I'm not like buddies with anyone, but my name is known within my chain of command. Actually, the other day, my sergeant major complimented me on the fact that I'm not afraid to hold the conversation with him, being that I'm only an E3 and he's an E9 in the Marine Corps. And he was like, I thank you for actually holding a conversation. Instead of being afraid of my rank, you held a conversation. And I said to him, thank you, Sergeant Major. I'm not afraid of the fact that you're Sergeant Major, because at the end of the day, you put your pants on same as I do, one leg at a time. You get dressed and come into work same as I do. So I held a conversation with him, and he actually thanked me for it, shook my hand, and I went on with my day and took my urine test.
That was so funny. He just got done with leave, so he had to take a piss test. But I remember one of the times that I mean, there's a lot of times I'm proud of you. Don't get me wrong, but I remember when you were at boot, and where were we when there was a colonel right behind you in line?
That was when we
I was standing.
that was in boot camp.
Yep.
Was it family day or when we were leaving? I think it was when we were.
It was leaving because you were
So
ready.
it
We
was
were ready to
after
get in the truck and go home.
So it was after I graduated from MCRD San Diego. We went to the PX so I can get some food and snacks before we hit the road.
Now I'm in the full-blown, mind you, I'm in the full-blown suit with the fedora hat, everything, because it was graduation day. So graduation's over, they give you liberty, get out of here.
And so we went to the PX to get some snacks and some drinks before we hit the road. And here comes a full bird colonel comes walking in, looks at my father, sees I'm, a boot, just graduated, congratulates his father, shakes his hand, and I'm sitting there. This is when I was fresh in, and I was still nervous with everything. I was sitting there going.
Oh, he was crapping kittens over the fence. There's a colonel right there. He was like, "Oh crap! What do I do? What do I do? Like, do I salute? Do I not? Do I put my hat on? Do I not?" Like, he was like trying to. Everything they taught him came right there. There's a full bird colonel right there, and of course, there's Dad. Just, you're so it's hard to set the stage. So you're paying for your stuff. The colonel is right behind you, and he don't see him yet. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this, and I'm like. Get ready to see the panic in 3, 2, 1. Matt turned around and sees the colonel. He just, he didn't know really what to do. Well, he knew what to do, but he was he was a little bit nervous about it. And the colonel gave him a bit of advice. And then right before the colonel, he actually walked out the door, and he went to put his cover on, and then he stopped. He turned around, he came back in, and he shook my hand and congratulated me on my son. And I to this day, I wished I remembered his name.
Yeah.
But I remember what he looks like. I'm not going to describe him, but I remember what he looked like. But in the end of the day, he thanked me for giving his corps my son.
Yeah.
And he acted appropriately. The colonel was happy with the way you acted, and down the road we went. And that was part of the funny story.
Christine Fortner said, yeah, we don't want any FSC haters taking their anger out on Steve by using Matt. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep my what I do.
Well, it ain't hard to figure out your name. But other than that, that's all I'm giving out.
Yeah. Matt, are you in the Charlotte or Fort Bragg area? No, I'm a good ways away from that area. Hey Steve, it was cool meeting you in person last week. Edson Professional Services.
Last week.
Yeah, it said, hey Steve, it was cool meeting you in person
last week.
I don't know, where were you last week? You were
I met
on the
somebody
road.
last week.
You were on the road.
Last week.
Yeah,
last week we were.
No,
Right
because
before
this is still this week. Because remember, last week.
Oh Lord, my days are blended in together.
Remember, it's been a week.
Well, was I in the truck or the dually? Well, we ran into a couple people with the dually.
I'm not sure.
Well, you gotta ask.
Well, Edson, if help clarify who you are and where you might have met him, maybe say where you met and what day it was, maybe.
Bring out
Country Guy 95 said, Steve, how are you liking driving escort truck? And is it something would you recommend to someone for a job?
Depends. It's a lot more complicated than I thought to get into it. The pay is not the best. I wanted to do it more exclusively for gentry and a handful of times that we need it, but
Brockington, Massachusetts.
Where?
Brockington.
Oh, Brockton, Massachusetts.
Yeah, Brockton, Massachusetts.
Brockton, Mass. Yeah, I had Orwell up there.
Yeah, that's where he said he met you at.
I feel so bad when I can't remember the nitty-gritty. Oh, yes! Yes, I delivered to where he works.
Okay. Yeah.
At Brockton. He had,
Matt, you did a great
I brought
job.
2 generators there.
True respect from your friend.
Yes,
Matt, how did you meet Lydia?
You don't have to answer every question.
Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that one. That one's a weird one, and I'm not trying to go too
It
far
ain't
into
that weird. It's just
It is kind of, but
you don't need to get into it.
yeah, I get you. Thank you, Matt. for your service.
Your baby.
From a retired sailor, you're you got a proud pop right there. I do. He's great. Matt, first sergeants are the best when you need a man to talk to. Matt, I'm proud of you for being a part of the best military. Hoorah, right there. Semper Fi. Best military branch right there. And the best military in the world, too. Don't ever tell you differently in or as a civilian. Yeah, no, I fully understand. I don't have any first sergeants in my direct chain of command. I work very small with what I do, so I don't really have that many people. But highest I got is a gunny.
Got the big old half pounders.
Ooh, heck yeah. Matt, your dad is becoming a celebrity trucker now. Yeah, I know. He hit 100,000. Like, that's... I remember making fun of the old man when he first started the channel. When he was editing on his little cell phone, using the editor from the App Store, using that to edit videos back in the day when he did the more car show style edit YouTube videos. I remember making fun of him and thinking it was gonna go nowhere. Now look at him.
Well, the car
I couldn't. I laugh at myself now, thinking about how I laughed at him. I couldn't be more proud of his success and what he did.
Thanks, Matt. No, once things started getting better with the channel and whatnot, you definitely figured out that it was working pretty good.
Steve is in fact the boss.
Not as much as I used to be.
Yeah, well, that's all right. That's cool.
Well, my sons are grown. One day
Kurt,
I'll be a grandpa, not a boss.
Kurt Wolf said, Matt, you are making memories in the Marine Corps that will stay with you you forever. Semper Fi. Semper Fi to you, Kurt. I have my dad did tell me. Mike Mayfield said, Matt, ask your dad if after service if he got his FAA or ANP license. He never did. He never went into that.
No, it didn't do spit for me other than the experience, but no ANP, no FAA, nothing. Fuel shop is borderline airframe, zero propulsion. Closest thing we got to an engine was an ETAM, engine to airframe manifold.
Steve is a hillbilly beer drinker. Says your dad's a cool guy. Brenda says we also have mosquitoes and big blackbirds around here.
They ain't have any mosquitoes, these big ass beetles.
Matt, how do you like the that Suburban that your dad bought for you? I love that truck. It is so nice, so nice. It's a truck. I love Mr. Beefy to everything, and I can't wait to get it fixed. The engine's finally pulled out of it, so they understand what's wrong with it. I can start sending funds home to get that thing fixed. I really want Mr. Beefy back, but I really love the Suburban. I'm happy it also makes my wife happy that she loves that truck and it's better for her, and I'm happy she has a vehicle. I want to keep it, number one, too, because it's a good truck, especially in the future when we have kids. It's got it's got three rows. It's got the front passenger seat, the second row, and then the third row behind that. So that's great for when we have kids. We can actually, keep our kids.
Tow up to what, like 7,000 or 8,000
Yeah,
pounds?
7,000 to 8,000 pounds. So we can put a small little camper trailer if you really wanted to.
They could tow remember the big one I had, the 30-footer?
Yeah.
Could tow that. That was 6. So unless you want to get a fifth wheel, it'll damn sure tow pretty much any travel trailer you can buy.
Hillbilly Beer Drinker said, I'm Polish too. Us Poles got to stick together. Yeah, Christine Fortner said, it's the sand fleas. I hated them out there. That's what everyone complains about whenever I talk to my buddies. They're like, yeah, I was an East Coast Marine. They're always like, the sand fleas, the sand fleas, the sand fleas. And then anyone that was a West Coast Marine always goes, yeah, but you guys had no hills or mountains. So we make fun of them. At the end of the day, we're all brothers in the same day, all brothers there through and through. But we make fun of them for saying, oh, the sand fleas. And then they were like, well, we had mountains. You guys just walked straight on flat ground. So it's just what we do as brothers. We just make fun of them.
Is this phone jammed up or is it just old? I thought this comment was quite a long time ago.
Could be. Just do this.
Yeah, it might be jammed up. Because the video looked live, but the comments were like really old.
Here we go. Yeah, let's go USA. Hoorah to that. Best country in the world right here.
Matt should drive Orwell around the block at least once.
There's an older video of me driving the 79 Jeep.
No, the 352. Yeah, the 79. Yeah.
The 79 yellow Jeep.
Yep, the 352.
Christine Fortner, Sand, Nats.
Just search on my channel, Peterbilt 352 FSC. You come up video of him driving it. It was on private property, driving in circles in the lot,
yeah.
but I had you shifting too.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, you should come to Atlantic Beach before you leave and go home. Where the hell's Atlantic Beach?
It's not too far, like a 45-minute drive from here.
Okay. Well, I know Lydia's talking about going to the beach tomorrow.
Shoot, why not?
Well,
Do a little meet and greet at the beach for the people down here in North Carolina.
yeah, no, I don't need to drag you and Lydia to a meeting.
Nah, I'm joshing you. I wouldn't mind going to a meet and greet later in some time. You all have a good weekend. We are going to be stopping at a rest area, and I'm going to see what hotels are available to park the semi at. That's from Jess and Jesse.
Dr. Psyop says, looks like a hurricane may brew up if you in Florida soon. No, I don't think I'll be in Florida soon. The odds are not in the Florida favor.
Steve, I hope you get Chris to start fixing the gauges in Orwell. Also, does the dash AC work in Orwell?
Orwell's factory air conditioner does not work. It is something we're going to look into in the, honestly, probably by the time next summer come around, we might start working on that. But I'm not really in a big hurry to get it done. It's just there's too many other things that are more important. And to be honest, I have to do a couple things to grow the channel because now with Chris, we've got. Oh, is he still on there? I don't even know. I forgot. We never said hi to Chris. He came in on the live.
Oh.
But we've got to grow the channel. We've got to make some moves to grow the channel bigger now that we do have Chris. So it's one of those things where it's like, I need the shop doing stuff. And then the other problem is we got the chapel trailer sucking up a whole bay too. So it's like, we need to get that movable and get it out the door.
Yeah.
So we can actually start using it and monetize the dang thing.
Oh, yeah.
The Ford truck. So it's like, I'm not really worried about the little nickel dime bull crap stuff that don't matter, but you do gotta, we do have to keep working on stuff. And, I'm one driver, I've got the YouTube channel and I got Chris full time and I do gotta make sure he stays busy.
Yeah.
So it's a weird mix of don't do too much, but don't do too little. Hard to balance that.
Edson Professional Services said, Steve, if you come back to Massachusetts, let me know, and I'll invite you to my personal shop so you can see a few old classic Boston trucks.
Ah, there we go. Let's see what else here.
How they like the Suburban. Team Old Blue, we love that thing. It's such a nice truck. Lol, some of us live without AC.
Can't live without AC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some people can, some people can't.
Some people can and can't read.
I could deal with no AC if I'm moving, but sleeping, forget about it. I gotta have AC. That green APU absolutely spoiled my ass.
100 spot coming. 100 spots coming. Oh, yeah, again. Where's that from, Steve? Come on. Dang.
Wu-Tang. One day I'll shake your hand. Much love from Penn's Landing.
Oh, that's Philly.
Yup.
Yay.
Representing Philly over there.
There you go.
I got 4 special needs daughter yelling hi from Pittsburgh, PA.
Yay.
Oh, hey, there you go. Ain't that something?
That's nice.
Some people see that's the thing. Like, listen, I gotta show. Whose phone is this?
That's mine.
Look up that shirt. Look up Shield Republic F-Bomb. I want to show the shirt I need to buy you. But that's one of the reasons why I don't like cursing on the channel. It has nothing to do with being a wuss or none of that crap. But a lot of people watch my channel with their children, young children. So who was that with the?
Would you say F-bomb?
Yeah, Shield Republic F-bomb. Because you with the mouth.
Oh, yeah. No, 100%.
And me too. Show the black one. The black one's better. That's the one I'm getting you. But a lot of people watch the channel with the children.
This is the shirt he's talking about, guys.
I need to get that for Matt.
Oh, no, not 10% off. It's what looks to be a B-29 dropping a bunch of bombs with the letter F on them.
17.
That's a B-29.
It's B-29 thing.
Look at how rounded the front of the nose is. And see the
Oh,
ball turd on top?
you're right.
And the ball turd in the back
Yep,
by the tail?
You're right.
Come on, Mr. Airman. I'm from the Air Force. I'm much smarter than Marines. Yeah, right.
I never said, number one, I never said that. Number two,
I know you never say it, but
B-29
others do.
predates Air Force, okay?
Yeah, that was back when that was
Army
back
Air
when it was
Corps.
the Army Air Corps.
Correct.
I'm gonna step inside quick. Oh,
Actually, I bet we were still running B-29 when Air Force was created. I think about it.
probably.
Run for your life. Beetle attack.
You could use the front.
Yeah. So yeah, but no, that's why I try not to keep. I try to keep the cursing down to minimums because, people watch with their children. So who was it? I gotta find his name on here. Oh, Penzland. Oh, not Penzland. Producer Kayla. No. Penzland, not Penn's Landing. Pittsburgh Pens. Jen goes.
Yuck.
Where was that? Ellsworth Carls is one. He's got 4 special needs daughters yelling hi from Pittsburgh. Well, that's us saying hi to everybody, all 4. All 4 daughters plus Carl. Bug on him. Oh no! So yeah, doesn't YouTube demonetize you for cursing? Now, listen, I love Chad Keegan to death, but he's YouTube's wild man, and I tell him 100 times he don't listen. I think the cursing's what's holding his channel back. He ought to be bigger than me. They won't. It's if you start dropping the real hard crap in the very beginning, even if you mute it off, like I do the truck horn and stuff, it could cause problems in the first 2-3 minutes of the video. So yeah, it's a problem. I mean, but like I said, more than that. But look at Carl. He's watching it with his 4 special needs daughters. They don't need to hear my bad mouth. That's for, listen, if we're at my shop and the cameras are off or at the bar, well, heck yeah, let the fur fly, brother. But some people watch the stuff with their families. They don't need that nonsense. That's my view on it anyway. Take it or leave it. But I don't have to curse. I do. I don't have to. Well, not quite yet. Alrighty, working on the burgers. Probably ought to twist this here now. Let me twist you guys here a little bit. Oh, you can see me pretty good that way. Alright, there we are. Alrighty, which phone's still running? I don't know. Dr. Psyops, is Steve cooking a feast? Nah, just 6, 8. No.
12.
Yeah, 12. 12 burgers. Tracy McCart says, hi, Steve. I said, hi, Tracy. Steve is cooking a feast. I said that one already. More importantly, where's the food from the barbecue? That barbecue is massive. Well, when Matt and Lydia got married, there were a lot of people that showed up. So, that's it. Team Old Blue says, how do you mute it off? Well, when I edit the videos, I just cut the audio clip and paste over the audio clip a sound effect. Usually I use the truck air horn. When you're back on the road, Steve, spinning those wheels with Orwell. We plan on being back in Wisconsin early to midweek next week. Plan is tomorrow we're gonna do something cool with Matt and Lydia. And then Sunday we're going to roll out of here, swing through Tennessee. We got to grab our razor off Tim, and then shoot home. You might hang with Tim, we might not. Depends if he's going to be home. I don't know. He's been on the road a lot recently, so if he ain't there, you know, I'll link up with Finest or somebody else or Ashley or whoever and grab the razor and book. But it'd be nice to spend a little time with him, hang out, shoot the crap. Let's go rip at the farm like old time's sake, like last time you were down there.
We could.
Yeah. Let's see here, looking at more comments. I bet if Tim and Brax were close, they would swing through for some barbecue. Now, I don't think they are, but I don't know where they are. Honestly, I texted him. I asked if he was going to be home. He gave me an answer, and I told him what I was going to do, and that was the end of that. So, it'd be cool to hang out with him, shoot the crap, have barbecue. It's a shame he don't ever come up by us.
Well, he did that one time.
Well, yeah, but that was when he bought that truck. He doesn't truck up there very often. YouTube monitors one. Well, he's going through some crap right now. Life is not perfect, and I'm not going to get into why or how. You just got to watch his videos, but he's going through some stuff, and he's got to handle himself, and that's really all I really want to say about that. But he ain't giving up. He's just got to deal with a bunch of crap. Maybe he can. I'm trying to think of how to nicely word things. He's just got to deal with his problems. That's all it comes down to. I don't know how he's going to deal with his problems. He can go this way. He can go that way. Either way, he's going to go some way. He's going through some stuff right now. He's got to worry about. He's got to worry about the business and keep things moving, and that's that. So, I know. Well, I don't know everything. I know more than I'm going to speak, and that's for Timmy to speak on. That's it. I'm his friend. He's always been a good friend to me, no matter what happens in Tennessee.
They look good.
He was. You know, that's the thing. People talk crap about Tim, but they really don't know Tim like I do.
How long until the burgers are down?
Oh, we're getting there.
Yeah.
I don't have the heat cranked, but they're thick, so I don't want to make it like really well done on the outside.
Sorry, she had a bug on her face.
Oh, is that the excuse you're using?
Yeah.
No, I got the heat turned down because they're the big boys. I don't want to burn the hell out of the outside and have the inside still red.
Oh, if I get that.
Ay, ay, ay.
The fat man.
That fat man rarely ever misses one either.
Oh, you're talking about Tim now?
Yeah, Tim came up. We were going to swing by Tim's place on our way home.
That's not bad.
We got to get my razor.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
It's still over there. Oh, this isn't even on my channel. That's Jen's phone on.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen was doing something else.
Yeah.
So I gotta find. Jen's phone is so weird.
Yeah, I don't like how she does.
No, she got her phone set up so strange.
So goofy. Here you go.
Alrighty, here we are.
Alright, I'm gonna head outside. Give a Halloween food done.
Yeah, not too long here. No, YouTube monitors one, we're good. I get that. I get questions about Timmy all the time. Yeah, the fat man. Timmy does have to take care of his family first, for sure. No complaints about Tim. He's such a nice person. Hope to meet him soon as Steve one day. Well, honestly, the easiest time to get that done is get to Louisville Truck Show. Roldan Boggs says, shout out from the Philippines. What's going on? Mark Van Leeuwen says, shout out from Cape Cod. Here we are. Aaron Paul, to be honest, I have no idea how many miles are on Orwell. Jay Lenny says, "Hey Steve, I'm Jay from Glasgow, Scotland, UK. Been following you for a while. Awesome truck. Tim is brand new. Tim is brand new. Don't get offended to see. Keep your live as the time distance. Keep up the good work." Tracy McCart says, "I love the trucks like Orwell. I grew up riding in them." Clarence Miles says, "Tim will work out fine. Just need some time." Absolutely. I have no doubt. On that. We made it this damn long. Hi, bro. Here and praying for y'all. That's Thunder Road. Alrighty. Now, Dr. Sops, I can imagine Steve in a UK truck with steering wheel on the round side, LOL. I thought about, see, I don't have a passport. If I did, I've considered like trying to do like a collab with another YouTuber or even a fan of my channel out there in Europe somewhere to see the European stuff. But not to drag a European truck here, but just to like go trucking in Europe. Like, not to go buy one, but to actually ride the road. And I don't even care if I drive. Just to go experience what it's like to drive truck in Europe. I would love to do that one day. But there's a lot of, a little bit of infrastructure involved in making that happen. Also, cool new wheels on Orwell. Good to see y'all. Damn right. Germany will be the best. No speed limit on the Autobahn. I for whatever reason, I always thought trucks had a speed limit out there, regardless of Autobahn or not. But what do I know? I've never been out there. Producing Cake says, 2 beer time. Who's with me? Oh, Lord. A man trying to get me in trouble. Tracy McCart says, "I love the trucks like Orwell. I grew up riding in them." Alrighty. I think I read that one already. Sorry. I'm going back. Things are slowing down. Hit them likes, guys. Let's see if I can find out here. 376 likes. We do need to work on them likes. Let's get them going. Roads in the UK are smaller than the American roads, Steve. Well, that makes sense, because it seems like out there, everything's cab overs out there compared to out here. Lord Winter asks, is Orwell governed at 265? No, Orwell is governed to wherever the engine will lift my throttle. Orwell has really short legs. It's got like 410 gears, so I don't push it much faster than 70. Then it just sounds like it's just straight screaming at 70 mile an hour. So I don't go no faster. It will. I've had them up to 75, but man, you're just really beating the hell out of that motor for absolutely no reason or purpose.
What else do you know out of what?
Oh, yeah, someone asked how fast Orwell will go. It's governed. And I'm like, I don't run them faster than 65, 70, just over revving the motor. There's just no need for it.
You're good? Let go.
Tom Robbins says, "Hi, Steve. B-29s were used in the Korean War. You may be familiar with C-47s, as they're used in Vietnam as original spooky gunships." Not really. So I went in the Air Force in 95, so I can't really specifically say what the oldest plane was, but we trained on sealing fuel tanks on F-4 wings. So we did that. I think B-52, by the time I was in, was the oldest aircraft. But hell, we were working on 20, 25-year-old F-15Es. Timothy Mutterspaw says, "Steve, do you know where Crawdaddy's is in Ailes, Wisconsin?" No, I don't.
Daddies.
Probably should, though. That sounds like a bar.
That does.
And that's why I should know it. But
Yeah.
And Sean B says, and there's only 2 B-29s still flying today, Doc and Fifi.
Yeah.
Used to be a whole huge fleet of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's down to 2. And they blew up and screwed up and burned to the ground the Keybird, where it crashed. He fixed it up and then burned it to the ground because they let the APU come loose on it.
Oh no.
Steve, thanks for saying hi to my girls. No problem, Carl Ellsworth. Or Ellsworth Carl. No troubles. I appreciate you guys watching. That's awesome. Family time watching me and my family. Heck, man, it can't get no better than that, right? Oh, well, it's a different type of governor. Orwell is, well, Scott Aramis Sr. says the guy's asking if Steve's truck is governed since it's 25 years old. I drive a 2023 and it isn't governed yet. See, that's an electronic limiter. Diesels run on a governor, which just simply limits the RPM. When I step on my fuel pedal, all I'm doing is telling the governor to let it rev higher, but there's a point where it won't let it go anymore. That's where it comes down some. But no, it's not governed as in speed limited. Hi, Steve. How is North Carolina weather?
Hot.
Yeah, like I remember it. Well, it's warm, a little hot. I'm sweating a little bit, but not terribly. Producer K with another $50 bill. I'd love to have that boy's money. Jen, tell us some stories about Steve. Well, for $50, you kind of ain't got a choice.
I don't know what stories to tell about Steve.
Oh, well.
He's cute.
Tell about our second date. There you go. Tell them about, I got to check the bird. Tell them about our second date.
When we got on the Gold Wing.
On the Gold Wing.
Got on the Gold Wing and went to the Battleship, New Jersey.
How did I drive?
Slow.
I drove the speed limit, y'all.
He
I didn't
drove
want to
slow.
scare her.
Thought he was a badass. Thought he would drive faster. Although I almost had a heat stroke.
Yeah, it was quite hot that day.
It was very hot. Very, very hot.
And you were, that's not the first time you got heat sick on the damn bike, by the way.
No, it's not.
You got heat sick in Black Hills, too.
Yes. Yeah, I thought I was going
Now, how did I drive home empty? How did I drive home after you were busting my chops?
Pretty fast.
We topped out about 105 on 95.
About time.
He's like, I thought you were a badass. I don't want to scare you. This is your phone, yeah. All right, so there's another phone here.
Lydia's.
All right, so I need a phone with a flashlight.
Mine's got
You
a
don't have a
flashlight.
flash, right? But then I can't read comments. So,
Or we have
Hey!
a flashlight in there.
huh?
I'll go grab you a flashlight.
All right, well, I don't want to burn the food while I still need a flashlight. Sorry, I can't read comments. Make the flashlight go. I see how fast that ended, right? I gotta figure out flashlights on a phone that ain't mine. I bet there ain't even an app on this phone to make a flashlight go. Probably have to download it. So this isn't working out very well. Alright, so everybody abandon me. I'll read comments and burn the food. Ellsworth Carl says, I know my girls like watching you. Guys, Lacey doesn't talk, so when she tells me you are crazy, that's her way of telling me she likes someone. Yeah, that works. It's fine. Alright, here. Oh, I'll read that comment. Ellsworth Carl right there. I know my girls like watching you guys. Lacey doesn't talk, so when she tells me you are crazy, that's her way of telling us she likes someone.
Aw, that's so
Well,
sweet.
Lacey, we are a little crazy.
Yes.
But however much you want to get it, you want to verbalize it and get it out to Dad to fire up the TV, fine by me.
Yeah.
Glad you're watching. Thank you.
Aw.
Where we at with them burgers?
Looks like they're done.
I need the
We're done.
cheese.
Looks like they're done.
Yeah, we're good.
Cheese. I cut this one open too. You want to look at it? We'll grab both sides.
Yeah, they're good. Let's get the cheese and melt the bond there. I'm assuming you don't want cheese.
without cheese.
4 no cheese. All right, so that means 8 cheese, babe.
Is that all the burgers? I thought you had 2 packs of 8s.
3.
Oh, it was
3 packs of 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beat was in. Wow. Someone's got to read comments or something while we're.
What?
Well, we'll probably cut this down here We've been on for a little bit. Gotta hit them likes, everybody. Get your last minute comments in, 'cause we're gonna melt cheese on the burgers, and then we're gonna go inside and mange. And we don't really need to film that, so.
Barry said, Steve, love this live with family. Oh, shoot. My personal favorite YouTuber ever. That's you, baby.
Oh, thanks. They put the label over the Ziploc.
Oh,
thing,
yeah. I know, that's
have to rip the
dumb.
label to get it.
Producer K, damn, making me hungry.
Yeah.
JR, good night. Ellsworth Carl, she has a talking device and she keeps hitting crazy. She keeps hitting crazy. LOL.
Got it. All right, that makes sense. Either way, she's getting the message across. Good to hear, good to know.
Thunder Road. Y'all eat a bite for me too.
Right, believe me.
LOL, yummy to the tummy, grilling good to see family time too.
Oh, for sure.
Lowrider. Man, they just keep popping up. Lowrider. Hi, Jen. Hi.
Let them melt. Get them likes, everybody. Get them likes up. Helps us out a lot. We do have a produced video coming up for tomorrow, and then I should have one up for Sunday too. Sunday is gonna be pretty badass. You're gonna meet another YouTuber. Yeah, hard to read here. Danny T says, hello, hey everyone. Steve, the other week you picked up a tractor in Williamston, North Carolina, where your tires started going. You weren't a couple of miles from me. Glad you made it home safely. Yeah, we had to get the tire patched on the road, but that steer is on the inside position. So still using that rusty wheel, it's just on the outside. Ellsworth Carl, thanks for putting smiles on my girl's face. Nah, man, thank you. You girls put a smile on mine, seriously. Might not see it like outwardly, cause I'm like, but seriously, thank you. You guys, it means a lot more to me than you think. Trust me in that. Christine Fortner says, Steve, did you get a second email sent with the right sizes for tires for sale? I did. I really didn't get a chance to get into it too much. I've been dealing with moving these clowns, so it's taken us a while. No, it is not Eddie Gator McCormick. It is not base housing. Matt did not want to deal with having his wife in base housing. He said it was not very good. Don't forget Orwell's Burger. He hungry too. Well, he's in the shop enjoying the work getting done on him. So I'll see. Jen tells Steve he's got the best YouTube channel. Thanks, Sammy Stevens. Just skip the messenger and go right to me. Here we are. Alrighty. Almost ready, everybody. Yeah, we're almost ready. So here's what I'll do. We're gonna close this live out here, everybody. So we'll go ahead and show you what we got. Oh, the lighting is terrible for this. We're doing what we can. FM, make a t-shirt, a rusty wheel. I've thought of it, believe me. Oh man, lighting is pathetic. We're doing what we can. Run what you brung, right? There we go. Cheese one. Cheese two. There we go. Oh, damn, I got two more left. I guess we'll plop them in the middle and they'll have to work. There we are. There you go, baby. Grab them.
Perfect.
Yep. Alrighty.
Yummy.
I'll be in a minute, babe.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you hanging out with the live here. Watching my wife could totally see go to bed, and she hit no on her device and pointed to her live. LOL. All right, Ellsworth, Carl. Late.
Say goodbye. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Oh, everyone's coming out.
Yes.
All right.
Say
Well.
goodbye.
All right. Well, let Lacey stay up for like another minute. Mr. Vapester over here. So. Good night, Lacey. We're gonna turn it off. We're gonna go eat our dinner, and it's time for you to go to bed. So we're gonna say goodbye. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really
Good night,
appreciate
guys.
everybody.
Nice talking to you guys again.
Bye.
Excellent. All right. Bye. We're gonna go eat dinner.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, you got 100.